Yo, what's up guys, and welcome back to Pokemon Showdown for just a standard OU live. Actually, I'm pretty sure I'm recording a showdown. Well, I know I'm recording a showdown live. I'm pretty sure Blunder's recording a showdown live because I found him, not versus me. And I'm also pretty sure that Jam is recording a showdown live right now. So this is actually one of the few times that we've all ever been recording at the same time, because we usually don't catch each other. But we're looking for a battle with this Medicham team. It belongs to Blunder. I believe he used an SBL. Shouts to MV who passed it to me because Blunder is AFK. And we got a game right away. All I see is high jump kick. All I see is high jump kick spam. Legit. Especially if he's one of those AV Tangrowths, which he might be. The Tangrowth that likes to run like max special defense. What is this Dong Rotom? I'm Blunder. Volt Switch, Hydro Pump, Will-O-Wisp, Thunder Wave. Amazing. Amazing. I'm leading off with it because it pretty much does well versus his team. It can burn anything or T-Wave the Kyurem Black, as he does lead off with that Kyurem Black. And we are going to T-Wave you right off the bat because we do live a hit. That was unfortunately a crit. But, goodbye. Goodbye. Maybe I could just Volt Switch on out of there. Go right out into Jirachi and get up my rocks. Jirachi doesn't have too much use this game anyway, besides checking Kyurem, but now that Kyurem is paralyzed, my entire team beats it one-on-one, so I can just get up my rocks right here if he wants to go Magnezone or Hippo, as he chooses to go out to Hippo. And Rotom is just a pretty fine play right now. Unfortunately, I don't have Pain Split at all. I'm going to go for the Will-O-Wisp right here just in case he doesn't choose to go directly back into his Kyurem. Maybe because I have Thunder Wave, he might think he could stay in. Yep. So we're able to Will-O-Wisp that Hippo, which is great. He probably thought I would have Volt Switch right there and wanted to weaken me a bit. And now what we can do is just go for Volt Switch on the incoming Kyurem. Even if he stays in, as he does, it doesn't make a difference. Like I can Healing Wish back up later. So I'm gonna get off this Volt Switch. Demon's End, you are going to switch out. Okay, your Hippowdon is burnt as well. I literally click high jump kick 400 times, and I have Scarf Land on the back, thankfully, to check the Metagross. So we are going to go right for the Volt Switch as we phase him out, or we bring out the Magnezone right here, and I'm just going to go out to Landorus, and I'm just going to click Earthquake. I don't care what he wants to do. I don't care that he has Tangrowth. I don't care that he has Rotom. I'm going to click Earthquake right now, because I can switch into Rotom pretty easily, being my Latios anyway. And if he brings out Metagross, that just puts it in range of... I get to HP Fire if he goes out to Metagross. So, brings out the Rotom right here. I can definitely drop a Draco if I want to. At the same time, I'm actually going to go for HP Fire because he has 2 Steel types and a Tangrowth in the back. So I'm going to go for HP Fire. Hopefully he's not one of those guys that thinks his Rotom is the best Pokemon in the game. Oh, he does. Great, he's one of those. That thinks that when they have 3 Steel types, they can just Volt Switch a Rotom. I mean, that's in range of high jump kick 100%, so it doesn't matter. I'm still getting off my HP Fire on this Metagross as he brings it out. BP is definitely likely right now. There's not much I can do about that, though. We're just going to HP Fire it again as he doesn't have VP. Great. And he even misses Mash. If he's adamant, this will be good because I can outspeed him right here. I'm just going to drop a Draco as... I don't know why he tried to go Hippo. Maybe he is adamant Rock Polish. But the Hippo is straight up gone. That was one of the few Pokemon on his team that could take on my Medicham right now. And speaking of which... No, Medicham isn't the best play. Landorus is the best play. But Medicham catches Rotom. So I'm actually going to go right out to Medicham just in case he wants to go Rotom as he goes Zone. And what I can do is just go right for high jump kick. I do have Healing Wish. I do take any hit. And he's going to Volt Switch anyway. I didn't want to fake out. I actually don't know why he Volt Switched when... I guess he didn't have another play right there, to be honest. But look at this. Look at that power. He has Rocky Helmet, unfortunately. I'm pretty sure I live the next percentage plus Sandstorm, if I'm not mistaken. And getting rid of this would be amazing for me. Especially because he's Rocky Helmet. Rocky Helmet does 13 plus 6. So, actually, depending on Pokemon, I might not live this. Pretty sure Rocky Helmet is 13, right? Am I wrong? There's a 16. I don't want to sack this Mon because it wins the game. Yeah, this Mon wins the game, but I'm going to go for high jump kick again anyway. Alright, so he decides to sack his Kyurem. which is great because that thing can no longer come in on Rotom, and I can always Healing Wish back up my Medicham whenever I choose to. And the fact that Metagross is so low, it's in range of knockoff. Soon I can click knockoff and sweep him, actually. Magnezone is going to come out. I'm going to take this as an opportunity to sack my Rotom right here. He's going to go for Flash Cannon anyway. It's his best play. And we might actually be able to take it depending on that roll. So we're just going to fire off a Hydro Pump. As we do take it, nice. And we are able to Hydro Pump the Magnezone, putting it in range of one, my Jirachi, and two, Fake Out from my Medicham, which is more important, I think. So I can just go for Iron Head right here and hit anything on his team. As he brings out the Tangrowth, I get a crit on that as well. So what I can do is go for U-turn in the following turn, I believe. As it's the best play, it hits Rotom. Nice. And we can go right out into Medicham right here. And I'm actually not going to click High Jump Kick just yet because I don't want to go down to the Tangrowth. So I'm going to go right back out on a Jirachi and Healing Wish. I should have just Healing Wish right there, to be honest. I don't know why I went for U-turn to be a bit aggressive. He even goes for Volt Switch. So brings out the Metagross. I can just sack my Rotom right now to bring out my Landorus and just click knockoff as he goes for agility. I mean, I have banded Azumarill in the back anyway, so I do knock out Metagross at 32%. I'm pretty positive. Oh wow. I missed out on the KO, but he doesn't KO me back, and I'll take that. I'll definitely take that. Metagross being gone. So we're able to get rid of Metagross. I think I overestimated a few plays that my opponent was going to make, but what I can do is just sack my Azumarill right here to bring out my Jirachi and to go for the Healing Wish on what I'm expecting to be the Magnezone sack. No, but bring back out Medicham right now and kill something. Yeah, we're just going to go right for Zen Headbutt. No reason not to. Hits everything. I don't have to risk missing. I mean, it missed, unfortunately. So, do we have to risk this right now? I'm actually not sure. Cow. I'm pretty sure we're adamant because we're meant to power. Of course. Medicham. I mean, Adamant Medicham is my favorite Medicham. I don't think Jolly is necessary, especially if you have Bullet Punch. Obviously, I don't have Bullet Punch. Rotom. I'm just going to click High Jump Kick anyway, no matter what the calc says. Yeah, I have to click High Jump Kick. High Jump Kick min kills. So, hit this. Thank you. Good boy. So we get the nice kill on Rotom, which is great. If Magnezone comes out, the best play is to go out into my... well, this is going to die as well, so we're going to swap it out. We're not even going to swap. And you know what? I want Medicham to get the last kill, so we're going to go out to Landorus. We're going to live the Flash Cannon there. Actually, we're just going to explode with Landorus. That's the only attack I could go for to give Medicham... Well, I can't even give Medicham the kill. I could just hard switch it on Medicham. Medicham's getting this kill. I'm hard switching on to Medicham. I'm clicking Flash Cannon. I'm Fake Out. So, yeah, we'll be able to get this kill right here, and that's going to be a good game. I wanted Medicham to get that kill right there, definitely. Cham is putting in the heat of Vita chat. Why am I being stalked? Hey, don't worry about it. Anyway, we got another game, which unfortunately I cannot click High Jump Kick on, but I can click Play Rough on. Possibly. Very annoying team, very weird team. It's just like Magic Guard, Magic Bounce, Spam. That's so weird. Alright, anyway, let's think a bit more, because I definitely was going on autopilot. But I feel like it's because Blunder gave me, or this is a Blunder team, so I feel like I don't have to think as much. Anyway, best play is leading off a Rotom, and honestly, just burning something. I don't have defog on this team, unfortunately, but I can burn anything as he actually goes out to mute. I miss, unfortunately, as well, so now we're going to Thunder Wave you. I mean, he could taunt me, but now we got Mew slower, which is the important part. And I can just 1v1 this thing with Hydro Pumps, I'm pretty sure. Well, not with Hydro. No! Why? Why do you have that? Why do you have Heal Bell? Willow is Heal Bell. What's the rest of your set? This guy actually went out to Gliscor. Alright, we're facing some giant of a man. No idea why he went into Gliscor when I actually had... when I actually went for Hydro Pump in the previous turn. And I don't have Ice Punch on Medicham, so this is actually a threat as well. We're just going to click Hydro Pump again as Porygon is going to come out. Hopefully he heals Bells again and lets me burn his Gliscor. So we're going to Will-O-Wisp the Porygon just to put in range of Banded Play Rough. As we don't necessarily eat that. We also don't have Pain Split. So I am hard switching. Now I'm going to go for Volt Switch. Alright, yeah. I know what type of player he is. That's why I was hard switching because... Oh, that's why I said I was going to hard switch just because of the fact that this Gliscor wants to come out. But you know what? That's completely fine. We're going to weaken this thing right now. If he wants to knock me off as well, that's fine. I'll take it. Knock me off so I can explode on you. Alright, he's Toxic Tech, Gliscor. Alright, so we have one play right here. Might be click X. We're going to go Lottie. Hopefully he protects instead of subs as he goes for knock. And I'll drop a Draco on him. If he wants to go Fortress as well, I can HP Fire that after. I mean, I'm pretty positive he's just going to stay in with his Gliscor. I'm going to Psychic first because Draco Meteor doesn't knock it out anyway. And if he switches out to Fortress, Psychic into HP Fire should be able to deal with that. So I'll definitely take this right now. As we are able to get rid of the Fortress, which means my opponent has no hazards this game. I mean, he does have the Alakazam, though, which is a threat. But I can go out into my Landorus, live a Shadow Ball or whatever. I don't think he'd go for HP Ice if he has that. Megazam doesn't have HP Ice anyway. He's actually Megazam. What? Okay, I said Megazam as he was Mega Evolving. I thought he was Mega Sableye this entire time. Doesn't make it any easier. But I can go right for U-turn as Gliscor is going to come out. And at this point, his Waterfall switch-in does not exist, especially because Porygon is burnt. So I get a kill with Banded Waterfall right now. He can protect all he wants. He's not going to take this. Mew definitely does take this, though. Not when you crit it, though. And I'm going to take this as an opportunity to kill this Mew. I was going to Healing Wish back up my Azu later, but that definitely saves my Jirachi, which is why I went for the double Waterfall. But that definitely saves my Jirachi. But I was going to sack my Azu to take on the Mew. But like I said, that definitely helps a ton not having to use Healing Wish now, and I can use it later versus Sableye. Speaking of which, Sableye is going to come out. And what I can do is just go out into my Rotom. I do have the Leftovers turn right here as well. I live any one hit he wants to go for. I'm just going to go for Hydro Pump, though. I'm not going to bother. This guy has Shadow Sneak. Alright, I can go out to Azu, though, and if he wants to Will-O-Wisp me, I knock him out with Play Rough anyway. So that's going to be the play, assuming we hit. Play Rough should be able to 2 KO everything on his team. Alakazam is O-Code. Porygon might just die with Burn. Unfortunately, he goes Gliscor, and more than likely just going to Toxic me. But I guess I could just go out to Landorus. I need to keep Landorus alive because I need to be able to deal with the Gliscor. I want to click Explosion so badly. I'm just going to do it. There's no way he protects. He actually protected when he's at full HP. I don't understand. Because there's no way I have HP Ice. This isn't black and white. You know what? I shouldn't try and understand his plays. This guy's crazy. This guy's definitely crazy. I wonder if Psychic into... the reason I'm not clicking Psychic... the reason I'm not clicking Draco, by the way, is because Draco doesn't knock out Gliscor from full. So Psychic plus Draco does. And Psychic is just the better play overall, as I'm just going to be able to wear him down repeatedly. As Zam is going to come out. And what I can do is just go out to Jirachi and U-turn. He went for Dazzling Gleam last time, so I'm assuming he doesn't have Shadow Ball. Even if he does, I live it anyway, and U-turn does a hell of a lot, maybe around 70%-ish. And what I can do is just U-turn now into my Azumarill, take the hit, and go for Play Rough. If he wants to go out to Gliscor, I will be able to 2 KO it. If I do connect, of course, and I also knock out Sableye, assuming this does connect, as thankfully we do. Sableye is able to live it, surprisingly. I'm not sure if he'd actually go out into Gliscor right here. I feel like he would, but I knock him out regardless of the if he recovers right there, so that's why I wanted to make the play that I thought was best. And at this point, I could just go out to Medicham and just threaten him with the... I'm going to go for Fake Out because, one, now that I'm paralyzed or anything, he can't go for... Now that I'm poisoned, he can't burn me. And Zen Headbutt's just the best play. I don't have Ice Punch at all. I was thinking about Thunder Punching, but I mean, I don't think his Sableye is going to take it anyway. Based on the fact that you saw how much the I should just Thunder Punch like I wanted to, like a man. But you saw how much his attack did last time. You saw how much the Play Rough did last time. Like regardless of anything. Which Thunder Punches, he Shadow Sneaks me and knocks me out. Okay, but I can go out into Azu now, and what do I do? Is the play a double? I think the play is a double into. Nah, because if he's crazy, he'll Shadow Sneak. I'm just gonna Play Rough. Yeah, he's crazy. Look at him. He's recovering up on me when he has Gliscor, and we barely miss out on the KO one more time. Assuming Gliscor is gonna come out here, so I'm going to attempt to switch out into my Latios, as Gliscor does come out. And what I can do is just drop a Draco on him. Yeah, that's the best play, always. I'm not going to risk this guy going right back out on the Sableye as he goes Zam to take the Draco. Which does tank it, okay. Tanked, nice and tanked. I see you. Why are Stealth Rock not been up, huh? What is wrong with me? I forgot this Jirachi has Stealth Rock this entire time. I'm getting them up right now. Yeah, I'm getting them up right now, and we just killed Zam. Yeah, okay, we just killed Zam and Sableye, and I win. My bad, guys. I forgot this Jirachi had Stealth Rock this entire time. I'll just healing wish back up my Azu and win the game. I live Earthquake, bar crit. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that should not have been as hard as that was. I should have gotten up Stealth Rock. I think I was playing around with the that he was Mega Sableye, even though I obviously showed he had been already Mega'd. So that game was really weird. I don't know. I'm a little bit out of it today, I guess, when I'm playing. I'm definitely a little bit out of it while I'm playing. But that's not my fault, though. I'm not used to using a U-turn, Healing Wish, Stealth Rock Jirachi. Okay? It's not my fault, I swear. I swear, man. This guy has Gengar, which is definitely a threat. Gengar switching's non-existent. Great, great, great. Charizard X looking like it could be Y because it's paired with Weavile. Weavile switching's non-existent. Medicham is the play of choice as he leads off with Seismitoad. I just want to go for High Jump Kick, but I'm just going to Mega Evolve and Fake Out. It's the best play. Prevents him from getting up rocks, at least this turn anyway. And also we gauge the... Oh my god. You know what? He's going to die to High Jump Kick, man. He's going to die to High Jump Kick. I really want to go for it. But if he goes Gengar, not only do I take 10 million, I have to sack. I'm doing it. Yeah. Call me Thunder Blunder. So we get rid of the Seismitoad, which means potentially no rocks on his team. I mean, he still does have the Excadrill, so he could have rocks, but at least we get rid of the Seismitoad right there. Zard is an issue. I understand why he has T-Wave on Rotom for this team. Pokemon like Zard, if they set up, they just win. He has to click X. Like, literally. That's such a funny statement. Latios doesn't have two good switch-ins, but I mean, like, this Mon right here doesn't have a good switch-in from my team anyway. Yeah. Switch-in equals Landers. No. I have to go Rotom. And, I guess click Hydro Pump. I mean, it looks like it has some Spadef on this team, so I should be able to take maybe 2 Shadow Balls. He goes out to... Oh, my God. Blunder, Thunder, Blunder, Thunder. Let me just calc if I live this, It's like Blunder knew. Like, this was what it was for. Let me just calc if I live this Solar Beam. It's at 265. Assuming he's Zard Y. Okay, we have a chance to tank it if he's timid. I'm going to Thunder Wave anyway if he's Zard X. It's the best play. He has Zard Y. As we unfortunately do not tank that. Lame. But he doesn't appreciate switching into Latios at all. I'm going to go for HP Fire because his 2 switch-ins, which normally could have taken the hit, won't really appreciate a Life Orb, Sun Boosted, Hidden Power 5. Goodbye, Excadrill. So that was probably a Scarf Excadrill. We're able to get rid of that, which is great. Assuming Weavile is going to come out. Switching equal. This definitely has Pursuit, or it could have Pursuit. I'm gonna have to risk it and go out to Azu. As he doubles out in the Rotom Wash. Okay, wait, why did you make that play if you're just going to Volt Switch anyway? Wait, why did he make that play if he's just going to Volt Switch, huh? You could have just knocked for free instead of getting like 10% more on my Lottie. Oh, whatever. I'm gonna go Jirachi because if he burns me, I get up rocks. And I think that's the better play than anything else. Hopefully he goes out to Gengar over Zard. Unforts. I feel like he's gonna double, but I'm gonna go for my Latios. I'm gonna go into my Latios, excuse me, anyway. As he subs, so he takes more HP from himself. Okay, I'll take it. We break his sub with Psychic anyway, 100%. And we take a Flamethrower. And what I can do is just recover off. It is the best play. He's definitely going Weavile here. Nothing I could do about that. If he goes Rotom, I'm getting up rocks. Why is he staying in? Sub Roost. Ooh, that's a cool set. Alright, well, we're going to fire off an HP Fire here. Because he has one. So actually, I have zero reason not to drop a Draco. What is wrong with me? I hope he's like CTC and switches in his Weavile to a Draco. But no. Switched in his Rotom. I don't expect him to Pain Split. I actually expect him to double right here. Or Volt Switch if he's crazy. Because I can knock him out with double Draco. So I'm actually going to go out to Landers just in case he goes Zard. Because I'd be in a bad situation being -1 anyway. I don't mind getting the Volt Switch off. Or taking that Volt Switch. And literally, Jirachi is here just to get up rocks versus his team. So I'm going right on into Jirachi. And I'm getting up these rocks right now. On the Will-O-Wisp. This is great. And what I can do is just get up these rocks for Zard, for Weavile. But they no longer will be solid switch-ins. I really, really wish I had BP on my Medicham. But thankfully he doesn't allow his Zard to heal. His Rotom to heal for some reason. And what I can do is go right out into Jirachi, excuse me, Latios on the Flamethrower. We don't tank it too well, and unfortunately he does burn us. But I can just drop a Draco. Yeah, with rocks up, we're okay, I think. As long as Sun is down, Azumarill beats this anyway. And Azumarill has no waterfall switch-ins. I am just going to attempt to Psychic him. Do half, which is really nice, as he is going to go right for Roost. I guess he's going to attempt to stall me out now that he's burnt me, which makes sense. Yeah, it makes sense, but... I mean, also at this point, I click Knockoff with rocks up and win the game. So I'll stall out his Sun. Keep the Charizard at about 50%. Would have loved if he killed me with Flamethrower. Also would have loved if he didn't burn me with the Flamethrower right there, but it's alright. And what I can do is go for Psychic one more time. If I was my opponent, I might just sack Rotom. That way I can go out to Weavile. I don't think he has Pursuit if he hasn't gone for it. Like, I would have gone for it earlier on. But he does actually make the aggressive play into Weavile. As I can go out into my Jirachi on the knock. Maybe he does have Pursuit and he just wanted to put me in 100% range. Which is okay. Alternatively, I go Azumarill right here. And then I Healing Wish back up my Latios with Jirachi. I think that's a better play. Because even though it's more than likely slower than the Gengar. Oh, he doesn't even go for Knock, so that's perfect. I don't even know if he has Knock. I don't want to risk... Aqua Jet, Bandit Aqua Jet should be able to 2-hit KO Rotom, and I don't want to risk him having Poison Jab, especially because he doesn't have Knock, so I'm going right for that, as we were able to get rid of the Weavile right there. I'm not sure if that crit mattered. Maybe it did. I don't care. He burnt me. I just want to know just for future purposes. I'm pretty sure it does about around 60% anyway. Yeah, 60 to 70, so who's to say if it mattered right there. But I would have been able to click Aqua Jet a few times and potentially win that game. Let's look for another one. This is where I would love to have... I understand why Blunder has Thunder Punch. Teams like Slowbro, you don't want to give them any way of combining up and, 6-0ing your team. So I understand it, but... I don't know. I like Ice Punch better. Like, especially in this game, Medicham clicks Ice Punch, everything drops. Rotom is the best lead. Burns Garchomp. Beats Weavile. Beats opposing Rotom. I can Thunder Wave his Lati. I can Thunder Wave Jirachi, which is more than likely Scarf. Healing Wish. Looking at the makeup of this team. Haha, you use this team. Have fun. Have fun. I used his team? Or are you talking about this team? This team? What team is he talking about? The team I'm using, right? I don't know. I don't know. I wonder if Jam is still on still on the ladder. Anyway, best play is just to burn this thing. If he wants the Volt Switch, I get a burn off on anything. Basically, I'll definitely take the burn on Lati. Basically, If Rotom is burnt, it's in range of high jump kick. He decides to go out into his Magnezone, however, so I'll take that as well. I'm just going to go out to my Landorus right here. I think you just go right for Volt Switch. If I was my opponent, I'd go for Volt Switch, especially because Rotom is such a threat to him. But if he wants to go for Flash Cannon, that's fine. Yeah, and what I can do is just go for a knock. No reason not to get rid of his Rotom's item or Garchomp's, even Garchomp's Rocky Helmet. No reason not to. I even get a crit, unfortunately, on my opponent, as we're able to knock off his Life Orb. And hard into Lottie. We make blunder plays out here. Hard into Lottie. And we'll just Psychic, even though he has 2 Steel types in the thing. But what I can do is just recover off the damage on the U-turn, which is what I'm expecting right here. We take that and we recover. Even getting off that damage is nice for Jirachi. I can see maybe late game. Where'd you go, Weavile? I could see a late game maybe Azu sweeping him, if anything. I doubt he has Pursuit on this team. He's just gonna go for Knock, and I don't have a good switch in anyway. So Azu is the play of choice, of course. And what we can do right now is, I don't think he has Jab either because he has dual Steel type. I'm gonna double out on the Medicham, expecting him to go Rotom right here. Great. And what I can do now is just click that high jump kick. Don't mess around with Fake Out. We just click high jump kick. We're men. Also, I have Healing Wish, so I'm not too worried about this Rotom. I'd rather get rid of Rotom for my Landorus to potentially do some work, or my Jirachi to do work, and I don't want to take the Rough Skin damage from Garchomp anyway. So, goodbye, Garchomp. Was not nice to know ya. I don't think he can go Weavile right here because of BP. If he goes Lottie, he's more than likely doubling. He goes Jirachi, though. Are you going to Iron Head flinch me? I have Rotom and Jirachi. I'm going to go for high jump kick, as we unfortunately do not break through. However, come on, you know I have Rotom. But this is the type of player that wants to stay in. Okay, I understand. But I can get him my rocks right here. I force him to either defog his if he wants to do that later, or not. I'm pretty sure it's Specs Magnezone, by the way. Just based on how it's being played. If it's Scarf, he'll outspeed me. If not, I get off a U-turn right here. Rocks being up is so nice for him, or me, excuse me. And we're going to risk our Landorus right here just in case he does choose to go for Volt Switch or Thunderbolt. As he goes right for the Specs Flash Cannon. Alright, good play on our opponent's part. However, right back out into Medicham. We click high jump kick, boys. Look at his switching. Yeah, I don't say it either. Kick like jump kick. We get a kill. Goodbye, Magnezone. As long as we keep Jirachi alive, his Jirachi can definitely flinch us, even if we keep his Jirachi alive. But I have no reason not to go. Like, I want a double high jump kick here, but the way he stayed in with Jirachi to Iron Head, it's definitely not the play. As you can see, he stayed in again. So, to Mega with his Latios and go right for Zen Headbutt. Ooh. Alright, so the play is to go actually back out into Rotom Thunderwave because he's Mega Latios DD. Oh! I use this team. I did use this team. I have this team. Oh! That's what he meant by that. Okay, so we go back out into our Rotom. I didn't realize he was DD, but he's Adamant as well, which is something to note. And we Will-O-Wisp something right here. No wonder. I use this team in the live. Road to top 10, episode 1, or SOU. But definitely Will-O-Wisping him is the play of choice. And we just Volt Switch around. You know what I'm saying? 100% Volt Switch. That is always the play. Go right out into Latios. That is always the play. On his own Volt Switch. I mean, now he's in range of high jump kick anyway. Not like he wasn't before, like at full. But Weavile is going to come out. A knock is happening. I'm pretty sure Azu takes the knock anyway. Yeah. And takes the Ice Shard after. I want to double, but I'm not sure what play. I'm just going right for Aqua Jet. Forget this. Yeah. Doubling would have been way too risky. We haven't revealed Thunder Wave yet on Rotom, so that's why we're going out to Rotom right now. Rotom 1v1s his squad. If he wants to go out to Azumarill and attempt to... Latios, excuse me, and attempt to Dragon Dance up, now is the time. So definitely going out to Rotom is the play. And... I have to keep Rotom healthy to... Alright, we go for Volt Switch because if he goes for Healing Wish, if he goes for U-Turn, he's going out to Rotom. And if he goes for Healing Wish, then we stay in, obviously. And we are able to capitalize on that and hit the Jirachi. Basically hit the Latios. But I'm going to go for HP Fire right here because I expect him to go back out into Jirachi to try and Healing Wish up. As we're able to catch the Jirachi with the Life Orb. HP Fire doesn't go down, however, but the best play is definitely going right back out into Rotom because if he wants to Healing Wish right now, which is the time to do so, because he can no longer come in on any attacks, he's going to attempt to do that, and I can Thunder Wave the Lati. I know he's Adamant because I use Adamant. He actually goes for Ice Punch as well. And freezes us. Okay, so there's an opportunity for him to beat us right now. We're going to go out into Jirachi. We're going to go out to Jirachi because we have to. Basically, he had to go Latios right here. And we're going to go right for Healing Wish. I'm not messing around with this monster at all. I'm not. I know he's Earthquake. We bring back our Rotom right now. Bring it at full. We tank a +1. We tank a +1 Outrage. Unfortunately, if he didn't freeze us, I would have been able to do this later. And we Thunder Wave the hell out of his Latios right now. So, feels good, man. Did I just say that? What's wrong with me? He's locked into that, and his only way of beating us is going out into Jirachi Dater, which I can just fake out and then win the game with Medicham clicking high jump kick. So thankfully we drop a Draco. The real Lottie decides to drop a Draco right here. As I'm assuming Jirachi is going to come out. If it does go for Healing Wish, that doesn't matter. My best play... Oh, it even died. What the hell? He was at 8%. Nice Showdown. When Showdown lies. GG, man. I should have known that. Why did I even question that? Looked like he was at 7 or 8%. But I made the play that was best possible, especially considering that hacks. I wasn't gonna risk stalling, especially because that was an opportunity for him to Dragon Dance up. Yeah, man. That was an opportunity for him to Dragon Dance up. One of the only opportunities for him to DD up versus this squad. So. Well, he had a few opportunities, but you're not going to typically try and DD up versus a Mega Medicham when you're Adamant Latios, especially because I had this team. Do I risk the high jump? I don't risk the high jump kick right here. We just go right for Psych. No, we drop a Draco. There's no reason not to drop a Draco because he's going to burn. If he Pain Splits up, he dies to burn anyway. We knock him out with one of my favorite moves, the second one being Scald, of course, but we knock him out with the Draco, and that's going to be a good game. So, thank you everybody for watching. A few weird games, definitely. A few, like, what the hell moments on my side. I'm going to blame it on the fact that it's early, I haven't eaten, and I'm using a Blunder squad, so these squads put me on tilt, man. Nah, but I hope you guys all enjoyed. Feel free to leave a like, subscribe, do your thing, and I will see you guys next time. Also, check out my XD Gale of Darkness playthrough. Part 1 should be going up today. This should be going up before Part 1. But yeah, later guys.